I've heard a lot of stereotypes about my community that I feel weren't pleasant to me. And as a video creator, I asked myself, how can I, change the narrative?
His drone is spoiled. We just need a chief, politician, anyone should just call him and say, come for a drone.
Yes.
Or come for money and go and buy a drone. It's nothing. I am in the northern part of Ghana today, and I am lucky to be in Tamale to meet one of our amazing brother who is called Prince Hamdan Banang. How did I see him? I was lucky to watch his amazing videos on YouTube and on Facebook. This brother is really doing amazing works, going all parts of the northern part of Ghana, upper east, upper west, bringing out stories that were uncovered. And today, I am lucky to be with him in this podcast. Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Welcome, bro. I'm
brother
super
Hamdan.
excited. Yes, to see you here.
I think you are really doing amazing work.
Thank you very much.
And I didn't want to break the ice by speaking with you that long.
Okay.
I wanted us
just
to
come.
break everything on the screen.
Wow.
That's why
Thank you
I tried to be here today.
I appreciate it.
So how are you doing, please?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay.
All right. I want you to tell us what inspired you to go into telling stories from the north.
Actually, what inspired me is the fact that I've heard a lot of stereotypes about my community that I feel weren't pleasant to me. And as a video creator, I asked myself, how can I, change the narrative? It's one thing going out there to argue with people that this is actually not the situation. And it's another thing them believing.
Actually showing them.
Exactly. So I said, okay, as a filmmaker, what can I use my skills to do to make sure that people have a different perception and a different understanding about my community? And what actually happened was that there was this time that I was traveling from Tamale to Accra. So in the bus, there had been this family that had come from Accra to visit Tamale for the first time. And when they were going back, they were wowed. So I was sitting almost next to them. So they were the way they were talking about it, as though they didn't believe this was how nice the place was. They heard about a whole lot of things, and they came. They didn't see any, and I was asking myself. So there are a lot of other people who haven't gotten that experience, and they still feel that the north is a bad place, it's a terrible place, it's a war zone. So as a filmmaker, what can I do? So that was where the This Is North project started.
You see, just like Africa, Africa is sold to the world that we are living on trees.
Exactly.
And we are building our
it's
houses.
The same narrative
the
to
same
the
thing
north.
I did to the north right now. And I think you are really doing amazing work.
Thank you very
I
much.
really want us to all get involved in this.
I'm
But I want
excited.
to ask you, you see, for everything you start, you really need someone to hold you from the grounds. How are you able to sustain this kind of project? Because we are really seeing the amazing work you're doing, and we do not want you to stop. That's why we want to ask you this.
Thank you very much. What actually happened was that I'm a filmmaker by profession. So there are times I do get contracts to produce documentaries and all of that. So the revenue or the resources I get from there, I use it to fuel this project of changing the narrative of the north. So basically that was my source of funding. Whatever resources I get.
Personal money.
My own money, basically. My own.
We have a lot of rich people.
You know how much, how expensive equipment, production equipment.
Yes, very expensive.
But I also had to go that extra mile because this is already a perception people have. So you needed to prove beyond reasonable doubt. So the content didn't need to be any lousy content. It had to be something that people can see and just love the exactly.
I see the videos and I'm really wowed.
Thank you very much.
The graphics and what even kills it all is the drone. And I heard the drone is spoiled.
The drone.
Guys, if you, it's for me. I know you shouldn't take responsibility of this, but I want to say it on my own show, on my own page, that this is disgraceful for North. You understand?
Yes.
His drone is spoiled. We just need a chief, politician, anyone should just call him and say, come for a drone. Or come for money and go and buy a drone. It's nothing. That they have money. People in Norway, they have money. You understand? So I pray that I'm not shaming anyone, but I just want someone to just hit his chest and say, come for a drone.
I'm sure.
It's really amazing.
I'm sure
it's really amazing.
Come,
so I really would want us to talk about some of the challenges you are going through right now. You understand? Though I've just pinching one. Tell us some of the challenges you face.
Well, I think the biggest challenge is just the financial resource and being able to, you know, and one of the things people think is that the North is just some one place somewhere.
Yes.
You have been to the North and you know how far apart these places are.
Please explain it. North is made up of, when we say North?
It's made up of several regions.
Okay.
Right now, about 5 regions.
No,
and the thing is even that these regions are very far apart. They are not like, you know, maybe from here to the next village is another region. They are very far apart. And the North is, if I'm not mistaken, is the biggest landmark.
Yes, on the map.
On the Ghana map. So
yes.
it's a big geographical area.
Yes.
And the biggest challenge is being able to move from these places. And you know, all of these things, you know, I mean, comes with, you know, expenses and all of that. So our biggest challenge so far is just funding. How we'll be able to make sure that, you know, we are able to, and there are even times people start to, I mean, blackmail you because you haven't come to their region. Why have you gone to Upper West? You've not come to Upper East. But they don't know how difficult it is to, you know, be able to put some of these things together.
You know, I create some content for my people sometimes. And someone said, he wants me to come at his place. I said, okay, fine, I'll come. And then I tell him, relax, let's go and meet on WhatsApp. I list the things, my transportation, my food, where I'll sleep, everything. I said, there will be cost. Are you ready for it? He said, okay, how much is it? He thought it's just a transportation or moving. I have a family at home that list everything. I gave it to him. He didn't say anything again. So you see that with a content creator, for the beginning, we need your support.
It's not easy.
When our brother grows his YouTube channel, and that's one thing we need to help him with. When he grows his YouTube channel where he has 1 million followers, he wouldn't ask you to help him.
No.
You understand? That place you are fetching. A month you are taking $10,000 US dollars, $50,000 US dollars. Why would you come and ask you for funding? You understand? So I think that our people need to. Another interesting thing I've realized that they like exposure. But they don't want to pay for it. You understand? Let's say you have started creating personality content where you go, chief, this is a chief, you create his contents. Let's say this is a place that they want to promote, you create such content. You understand? And see how many people call you. You understand? So a lot of people will start doing that, but we are not ready to fund it.
And the other time I made an analogy of you see their accounts.
Yes.
You know, like that is why they've gotten that leverage. And you know, they're all over the place.
Yes.
If you go to even Accra, the number of media stations owned by account people is more than any other.
It's more than
you get it. Yes. They understand the importance of media.
That's true.
But it's as though we don't understand.
No.
You know
I'm not being political, but we have MPs. You understand? And where I come from Pandai. You understand? I have MPs, I have big people. They don't really know what they don't see the benefit of it.
They don't even see the need.
The need for it.
Why you are going through the stress
But look at people like Sam George, Sami Jemfi. These are young politicians. Go and look at their channels. So you look at these young politicians at the south, Sami Jemfi, Sam George and co. These are young politicians who are not just going to the parliament. They are growing their own following. So tomorrow, even if he's not there, he has a huge following. And that has an impact in his resume and whatever he seeks tomorrow.
Exactly.
But our northern politicians, you don't see it. You understand? We don't see them. You understand? I think that our leaders, if you would at least, we beg you, we are not doing karambane. We beg you that you should commit some resources. So that you will support us, continue creating more content. If you support our brother, he will really do amazing work.
Thank you.
So, what other challenges do we look at? Basically,
I think basically it's all connected one way or the other to funding. Because if the funds are there for me, I don't have any issues. I'll just wake up, take my bags, and I'm going to do this.
Give me some of the solution. How do you intend to overcome this challenge of funding?
Well, one is just consistently putting out content to a point where I'll be able to make revenue from my channel. And the other, you see, what a lot of people don't also know is that I'm one of the people. I find it very difficult to ask for donations and all of that. But recently you've seen that I've started doing that because I've gotten to a point where like things are really difficult, especially when I lost the drone. And as you know, when you go to put all these content together without the drone shots for people to see the place, it doesn't really come out very well.
No drone, no content.
You see, so and I've even because of that, I've not shot anything for some time now. You know, usually during the Eid, I go and I
saw the Ambaria and those places.
And unfortunately, this Eid, I might not be able to, go take any. And this time around, I was even trying to, get some shots from another, mosques, and just to, diversify and show, other, involve other, but unfortunately, the drone is nowhere to be found. And
is it that?
And also, I think, the other way, I'm also thinking we could, get revenue is for our own people. People who are, Northerners and are doing very well in their business. For us to, partner. Right now, we are not even saying give it to us for free. You can bring your business to our show to advertise, and then we can, also, benefit from your resources to work. For a common purpose, which is uplifting the North and projecting the North to the rest of the world. It's actually a big project I'm trying to do, because it's like generally in the world, or let's say in Africa, the northern part of every country has certain similarities with the northern part of another country. For example, northern Nigeria and northern Ghana. It's like there is the same. So I actually want to explore further into all the other northern parts of by so doing selling our own part of the North to those places. There are people in northern Nigeria, they don't know what northern Ghana is like. When I go there, definitely I'll tell them our story. They'll know that there's also another place called northern Ghana, and this is their similarities. This is how we all over the continent. So it's actually a big vision that I intend to pursue. But just as you said, we just have to take it at our own pace, because it's very expensive.
I think another thing maybe you might have to consider is, you see, you have a great editing ability. You understand? Which I might want to even come and enroll to teach me, because I'm not a professional one. I'm only a Takashi phone editor.
You are doing amazing stuff with it.
So I would want, if you could create a short course where people can, register and pay.
Yes.
I think that with your own thing, a lot of us can come in to help you in terms of marketing your editing course and stuff. So people who register, if it is online stuff, you've already recorded video, everything is there. Anyone who registers, give them access. So with that way, people will pay. You understand? And some of us like this, we always talk about video editing. So we have people. Even a lot of Ghanaians will pay,
would want
and
to
we have
learn
people from
other
US
places
who would want to do professional editing and video. They will join. If it is a couple of $100, $200, $500, $50, you pay.
It's a work.
You understand? I think that will help.
Also help.
Me like that, I'm a hungry boy. It's the Takashi I'm chopping with. You understand? So I think it will really help us. And have you thought about one of the biggest challenges we have as content creators on Facebook? You realize that it's hard for us to monetize.
I think with Facebook, Ghana is not eligible for those direct monetization yet. I'm not sure, but that is what I read.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
The only way you can make revenue on Facebook is when somebody advertise with you, that kind of thing.
I think that's one of our
YouTube is our only
ability now. So and that's really sad.
Anyone
who is watching our show right now should kindly check on YouTube. You check on this is the North Podcast.
The North Podcast. So now the channels are two.
Okay.
We have the North Podcast, which is for general conversations on issues around the North. And then the other one is Prince Hamdan.
Prince Hamdan
Banang. That is where the content of the North, like places and other stuff is.
And
the tag there is "This is North."
Yes.
So if you type "This is North," you still get the Prince Hamdan Banang. You can still get.
So you kindly do that and subscribe to his channel. We need to grow these channels right now because they are emergency to we the people of the North here. And I think this is amazing. But what advice do you have for some of us, the youth who are coming up?
Regards to content creation?
Yeah, with regards to content creation and how they can help us project North better.
So I think we have to ourselves be ambassadors for our community. We have to
pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. If you are listening, pay attention.
We have to see it as a duty.
No.
When you come from a place, you can change every other thing, but you can't change where you come from.
That's true.
So regardless of how much money you make elsewhere, regardless of how much fame you've gotten somewhere else, where you come from will always be your only place or your only home. So I think as a community, we need to start to think in that direction. People who are, who have gone out and have made it, they should come back home, right, and invest in the community. That is when you see our young sisters stop going to Kayayi. That's when you see young people stay home and work. And for me, I think it is something we have to prioritize, because Kayayi has been in the lips of many politicians, and there are ways to stop it, and it's not stopping. Nobody can do is we are the very people who can stop it. And until we realize that it is necessary for us to gravitate towards home and make sure that we add to the development of the community. For example, the videos I'm doing, don't just see it as though it's somebody somewhere trying to make money on YouTube. It is for you and I. It's for the entire community. So make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. The videos my brother is doing, don't just see it as his own benefit. See it as a benefit of the entire Ummah. So make sure you find a way in your little corner to push or support him to grow.
And share.
Share for people. As simple as that. You get it. And I think those are the things, the little things that people can also do to help.
That's true.
Young content creators. And I'm sure if they are seeing a lot of the people who are spearheading the content creation in the North, if they see that they are making headway, you see a lot of other young people coming in looking for cameras and also helping to project the North. Like that, because right now people don't see it to be any thing, because they don't see anybody who is making money from YouTube.
I get into Tamale and I see plenty content.
And
see, you can create a content on Gable. You can create content on Wasawasa. You can create content on the Quora.
So much content.
Share nuts.
Share nuts,
A lot of content. A lot of content we can create here. So I think that the North, we need to man up and we need to grow. We need to start to tell our own stories instead of waiting for other people to come and tell wrong stories about us. So thank you very much, Mr. Hamdan.
I'm excited.
And I'm really grateful for your time too.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Super excited to have you and come and do this interview.
Mashallah,
it means a lot to me.
Mashallah. Thank you very much.